Yes. Welcome, everyone. I'm jonrms, otherwise known as Ace Bullion, and I'm live. Sorry, I had a bit of a mix-up with um, the camera setup earlier, so apologies. We'll get this done right. It should be on now, I think. No, that apparently isn't working at the moment. Not quite sure. Let me just check. Hold on. Okay, so that is working there. That's rather cool. Excellent. And there we are there. If I hit back, let me delete the other one. Goodness me. Well, I shall delete that soon. All right. Goodness me. Right. So yes, everyone, thank you. Apologies. I just bumbled up the camera as always. Now, what do I have in store for you guys today? Well, I have quite a bit. In fact, I'm adding to the 5K giveaway. Hey, Jim, how are you? Thank you, my man. It's I have no idea. Sometimes it is incredibly stupid. Other times, I don't know. I think it's more operator error. So there you go. Um, as you guys can see, I got some of my fabulous chips. Hey, Rob, how are you, my man? Got some fabulous chips of mine. Got some of my new stickers as well. And those were all super cool. Now, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for all of my channel members, i.e., those who have subscribed to my account and are on a do the membership thing. You guys will all get a sticker and of course one of my poker chips. So that's my way to say thank you. But these are going to be added into the big giveaway, which I'm just posting a link to right now. So that is the Race to 5K video. Sort of a joke. Oh man, Dave, seriously, I was laughing. It's okay, but I just know that, and someone's gonna complain about that, bud. So don't worry. So, but thank you for just taking it down. I didn't want to remove it. I thought that would just be rude and inappropriate. I hate when people don't give someone a chance. Um, but no, you can't have red because look, see, it's one of each, my man. Look at that. It flips over. So the 5K video, 5K giveaway. There's 3 huge prizes. If we hit 5K before, I can't remember what date it was, but check it out, and on that video link. Then of course there's going to be 3 prizes. There's going to be a really big prize, a really good prize, and then if you're a member of the Precious Metal Forum, there's going to be a separate prize just for the Precious Metal Forum members, and you have to have at least 30 posts. Remember, guys, it's all free, so you can join up. It's free to join. It's free to do whatever, and it's just a lot of fun. So I really want you guys to know that, and that's what it is. Charles Atkins, man, how are you, buddy? Man, it's good to see you as well. So, but yeah. So the other thing is that these things here are going to go into the giveaways now. I seem to have an extra. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but those are going to go into the giveaways, and I'll just put those aside for now. I do, however, have for today, if we do really well, I have, of course, my typical scratch card thing. These chips are really hard to get a hold of. You have to either be a customer of mine and have bought something, or you're going to have won it on something very special. And this is a special video. So you're going to get one of the poker chips, you're going to get one of my old stickers, and you're going to get one of my new stickers. But we'll play a little game as we're going along, and yeah, someone will be able to win one. And that's kind of down to the Stackers Social, which is this group here. These guys here started it as a, I don't know, just a fun way to do stuff. And it was thanks to this guy here that I joined. Yep. And yeah, there's lots of different things. In fact, I got here APMs as well. And today we're actually going to be talking about 365 because he's kind of thrown out there a challenge about other, people's poured silver. And, that's going to be a big part of today's thing. And I want to showcase with you guys a lot of stuff that I've been collecting because I think that that's really, really cool. One of the items is going to come from Silverpunk. And, yeah, we get some really cool things. So I may not have as many poker chips as a lot of the other guys, but then again, I'm not trading mine. Mine are really hard to get a hold of. I also have a something here. I got it in the post. I have to open it up. I don't know what it is. So there's that. And it's all pretty cool. But I'm going to start off with the very first thing, which is something that I had bought for my son. He's about to turn 14. And it's here. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to open it fully, but, well, in fact, actually, you're going to have to wait and see what it is fully. It has to do with Formula One. And the person I bought this from is now actually a member of the Precious Metal Forum. They weren't at the time, but we got chatting, and yeah, I was super, super happy, and they're super, super happy, and it's like, it's brand new. It really, really is. So let's just slide this camera over a little bit. So I'm going to start off with this first lettery type thing here. Just going to open it up really quick off camera if I can without cutting into anything that I shouldn't be cutting into, and see what this has to do, because it's been sitting here for, oh goodness me, a few weeks now, and I haven't done anything about it, so apologies. There looks to be a letter inside. So here we go. Pop that off to the side. And ho ho, look at that. All right. So it says, hey, hope all is well. Just sending you a chip and a sticker, as promised. Your guy, the Urban Stacker. P.S. Bottom of the chip says, I won't stop fighting. And of course, it has that cancer emblem as well. You know what? That is superb, guys. And that's going to be super cool. I'm going to keep that there. Now, very, very nice. I didn't have Urban Stacker's sticker before. I do now. So that's really cool. Put that off to the side. And here it is as well. Look at that. Remission million. And I love it because, of course, medical. Lots of cancer. Stop the fight against cancer. Love that. I do. In fact, it ties in extremely well with, one of the videos that I've done recently from Legrand Mint. Of course, it is a cancer coin, and it has a lot of positive thought and meaning behind it. This actually is super, super cool, and I think we'll go with it because, well, just because. No one likes to talk about cancer, but Sadly, it's out there, folks. I even put it in a sleeve. That's really nice of them. So we'll take the sleeve out. We'll have a look here. Look at that. F you to Cancer, man. That's from Urban Stacker. See? Love that. Love that a lot. Thank you, Urban. That means a lot. In fact, that is going to be at the top of my pile now. So there are a lot of pours that have been around for a long time. And there's been a lot of pours, sadly, that have left us. So no longer here in this world, I'm afraid. One of the pours that have left us, I'm sure you guys will all know his name. And I think it needs zero introduction. But if you are relatively new, then of course this might spark some interest. This is from the Colonel, and this is the set that it came in. This is a shark here. And he had done an awful lot here. Now, 365 has challenged everyone to kind of show off, their pours. And I think that's great for anyone in the community, but it also lets you guys know as well, maybe who don't pour or whatever, what we think, what I think of other pours. And for the most part, I'm going to say they're honest, they're genuine, and they're spot on. And I love how each and every one of them has or had different techniques. Absolutely. F Cancer, man. That's all I'm going to say. And we have another one here from Colonel. This one's bigger. This was the crocodile piece there. Forgot he did them like that. If you don't know, Colonel also sent me a mold, a graphite mold, many years ago. And it was, of course, it's still one of the items I sell on my website. It's for the mini skulls. And what a bugger they are. And he knew it at the time. But yeah. Love it, though. I just gotta say, love it. And then, of course, we're on to the biggest piece here, which is really hefty and weighty. I don't know what the weight is, but it is gorgeous. I love it. And it's the lion there. So this was just at the start as he was making up, dies and presses, and Alice, his wife, very supportive, and was just an amazing guy. So these pieces will never leave, my place at all. And, they're definitely one of my to keeps. I do have a plethora of stuff to show you guys, so I'm going to move on as we go, because I'm going to get choked up because I miss the guy. You kind of get attached to a lot of people when you're doing this kind of stuff, and it's nice because, of course, you get to meet lots of new people. Anyway, let's start off with, of course, my bell. You guys have seen this many of times in different videos. Lovely ring, silver 925 handle, but on a 999, 3 ounces there, or just about. And these are pure silver ASEs. And that's from Mr. Joe Durbin himself. Joe and Diane do regular auctions and just amazing stuff. And they're just very cool people. In fact, Joe Durbin, along with Rob, who I has seen in here as well. I still do see him. There he is. Has been a channel member for a very, very long time, and I still just say thank you. But he'll be getting, as I said, one of my poker chips and sticker, as well as Rob and Carl and everyone that I have out there. Someone who I haven't spoke to in a long time, but I know is still going very, very strong. And this is just one of many pieces here. It's a Guy Fawkes mask. And I actually went into a bidding war on their website or their YouTube channel at the time. And I really wanted this because I just loved it. And that's before all the coins for Guy Fawkes and all that came out. And this piece just was awesome. Has character as well. I mean, you got the bubble in the back. But this is from Dixie Silver Miner and the miner himself. So Dixie Silver Girl and Dixie Silver Miner. And just superb. I loved every minute. I have quite a few of their pieces. There's one piece in particular that is just pride and joy. It's a trident with a custom stand, multi-metals, beautiful. And that's, as you can tell, that's toned. Versus, of course, this is toning on its own. That was artificially toned. Now, not all things need to be silver for it to be beautiful. And this is someone who's just starting off. And I don't want to name or whatever because I don't want people to get it wrong. And he thinks this is horrible. So please leave a comment down below. He thought this is horrible. It's aluminum or aluminium, okay? And of course, it's the bulldog. And I told him it is beautiful. Now, I won this through Stacker Social giveaway. This was part of my prize. And he has sent it over to me. And he just was not happy overall with it. Now, if you want to, yes, you can sand away and clean up the excess. But I told him, look, just leave it. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. I love it. He was a little bit upset about this little drippy bit, which could actually just be sanded and then polished up. But I'm not going to be messing with it because it's his artwork and I love it. That's kind of the thing. It's, you don't buy other people's artwork. Exactly, Jim. Yeah. You don't buy other people's artwork for the sake of, melting it down or doing whatever to it. You buy it because you love it, At the end of the day, I mean, Jesus, I really should polish up the bell there. But, this year is just something special. It was one of his first successful, or as he says, successful-ish pours. And I've been guiding him through it, and giving him advice, making sure he doesn't hurt himself. But yeah, that's one of those things. And I do love it. So, if you guys like that, I'm just not for sale because I'm keeping it. Put a comment in because I want to share that with him later on. Just say, or a thumbs up or something. Because I really think that he needs to know he's on the right path. Now here's someone that has actually, I think, has stopped pouring and has kind of vanished from the scenes. But I have two little mini loaf bars. And it was funny. It's 1.8 ounces, or I think, yeah. 1.4 and 1. Oh, yeah. Is that an 8 or a 6? I don't know. It's 1 point something ounces there, and 1.3. I think that's 1.8. And this is when he was just starting off. You can see there, I got number 1 and 2, and Gold Wash and Pay Dirt. Now I think he's changed his channel name, but yeah, he was doing a really good job, and I thought he would really succeed. But I've been honored to have the first and second, ever silver pours of his, and yeah, they're mine to keep. I do have all the COAs and all of this stuff as well, but just kind of for a reference, I thought, let me show him and let you guys see why it's so special to me as another pour. Because, although I was giving him advice and, tips and suggestions, he's done this on his own. It's only words on my behalf. So, let's take one here that is interesting. I love this one. Now, this one, up until earlier today, was sat into one of those floaty frames, and I hadn't moved it or touched it in years since I removed my Simpson collection, and or since I started my Simpson collection. To be fair, Ollie OSB. It's look at that donut and everything. It's hallmarked, from the UK. And it's a proper donut. It's a lovely piece. And Ollie had done this, and I fell in love with it. And he only made a few of these. And of course, it's lost wax casting, something that I do. Super, super hard, time consuming, and everything else. But boy, oh boy, that is beautiful. And I love every minute of it. Well, Trill Fighter Man, it's not mine. Well, it is mine, but I didn't make it. It's Ollie OSB who made that, and again, I'm showing off other people's stuff, but here, let me showcase something of mine that I've poured. This was fun. Luke, how are you, bud? Yeah, someone has taken a bite out of it. No, you can't have it. This here is my 1 kilobar. It's the first ever kilobar I poured. In fact, you can see there, A0001. And I haven't pulled this guy out. Hey, Reg, how are you, my man? Dave's in the room. No, you can't have the kilo either, troll. But, yeah, this is my first ever kilobar I poured. And if you were around many years ago when I poured this, you'll know how scared and nervous I was. And I had to do a kilobar. I just had to. And I had to. Basically, I was in a competition, a race, I guess, if you want to call it, to do a kilobar pour to another pour who was a good friend at the time, and now we've just gone our separate ways. I don't talk, to them and vice versa. It's just the way it is. But I had to do this, and it was just insane. And yep, I managed to do it, and I've kept it ever since. And it's up in my permanent, safe. I've since made no. I've since made several of these, and sold them off to customers, and I've also given away a few kilobars. Yep, you heard me right. I've given away a few kilobars in aid of charities and really special events. Now that's of course before the prices went stupidly high, so I was able to do that, and I had the means to do that. Now giving away a kilobar is no, not something I'm going to be doing. Not at the moment, not anytime soon. This was a gift, and I was actually blown away by it. And on it, you're going to see my initials, JR, and on the tank, it shows up as ACE. Now, this was a gift that was for my birthday that one of my viewers decided that they wanted to do. And of course, I'm going to keep it. I'm never going to let it go. It's personalized anyway, so who cares? I don't care about the weight or anything else, but At the time, it came from the Redneck Metals group, and more in particular, it was Bradley Height who had done that. Now, why is it number 2 instead of number 1? Well, the first one went pear-shaped, so they made a number 2. That's the only reason why it's number 2. Well, sorry, it still says number 1, but they did make one before that. I remember that extremely vividly, and they remade it, and I couldn't believe it. Then, of course, we have, who remembers and who knows Lake House Beach? He was an OG. It is a very intricate piece, by the way. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, Lake House Beach made this ages ago. Well, yeah, I am one of those. Yeah, I have to admit, Troll Fighter, I am definitely one of the pioneers on here who was doing stuff at the time. Silver Punk, I'm going to be getting to you in just a minute, actually, buddy. So stick around. So this was a mouse, let's just say. I'm not going to call it by any other name. It was a mouse. And, yep. As I said, 365 made me do this, so here we are. And there it is. Hey, Luke, A7. So, beautiful, beautiful piece. Love it. Just think it's awesome. I've had this, goodness me, I don't know how many years now that's been on. So, let's talk about Silver Punk because he's in the room. And I don't like talking behind people's backs, so this is the guy here. You're going to know, of course, I'm talking about him, right? Yeah, there you go. And he already knows what I'm about to show. But I won actually something from him, and it is hallmarked. It's toned up. It's interesting because I don't usually like toned pieces, but it's in my permanent stack now. It's in my collectible pile, and it fits inside a capsule, which is really cool. And of course, it was for Stacker Social, and I was the 200th. Well, it was for the 200th subscriber giveaway, and I managed to win it in a duck race. And dang it, I meant to bring in my duck as well. Actually, I have a special duck that I need to show Stacker Social about. But yeah, I got a really special duck for this, and this piece here is forever and ever gonna stay in my collection. I can't get rid of it. It'll never get melted. And that's why I said, I mean, you never melt down anyone else's stuff. It's just rude. But this here, yeah. If I ever wanted it to go elsewhere, it'll go to one of my boys, but never ever outside of kind of the group or someone who doesn't like superly want it, if that makes sense. Because I have sold stuff in the past. Where I may have, as I said, fallen out with someone or whatever, and then never talked to them again. I've sold some of their silver just to get rid of it because I would never melt it down, even though it was hallmarked. Right, let's have a look here at this one here. Oh, dude, I got more and more. You have no idea. I haven't even begun with this yet. This is by Rick's Metal, 1.6, troy ounces. They've just stamped the 999 fine silver stamp on it, so it's not hallmarked. It does have a UK stamp, basic stamp on it, but it's not hallmarked. But it is a super, super cool piece. And there it is there. Look at this. And it is just amazing. Love the eagle, love the ropes. Yep. Oh, Reg, yeah. Well, hey, look, I didn't make that for you. I made that for Aiden. So you got to remember. You asked, I provided, my man. I do a lot of custom pieces for people, and I remember every single one of them. I don't need to stick them up, and I don't need to do stuff, but yeah, it's cool. Now, here's a real OG, and he made stuff for my boys, and he's made stuff for me as well. And this is just a few of his pieces. It's a Mr. Zeke. I don't know if you guys know that name immediately, but this first piece may not be his normal style, but this is blued, if you can tell. See, it's nice and blue in color. And you got the Tree of Life in the background. That's his logo. Absolutely Silverpunk. See, we are actually we are really good friends, and we've been friends for a very long time. We're friends in real life, I guess, through technology, dare I say. We're able to talk, and he, yeah, he's helped me out with some stuff that had nothing to do with silver as well. So, absolutely beautiful. This is just one of his little bars that he had done. And then the final one. There we go again. We have his logo, 1.1 ounces. And we move it on. That's just a beautiful little heart. Now, this is a graphite mold that you can get actually. So, unlike some of the other ones, I mean, this one here was just a graphite one, but still beautiful. And he adds character to every single thing that he does. Now, if you haven't noticed, every single piece is different. Some are, looking extremely professional, whilst others, they have imperfections. But it's that love that I like of how everyone's pieces are different, including mine. We'll move on to who wants a gecko? Look at the gecko here. Oh god, yeah. Whoops. I got two geckos. Yep. And there was a deal I made with I can't remember his name now. I feel ashamed. Um, Dang it! I wish I would have brought COAs with me. But when I did this with the pour, he's a UK pour. He said they can be hallmarked or not. Oh, Silver Angel there. There you go. So I think this is the one up in Newcastle. Again, Silver Angel as well. Just there. But yeah, he wanted me to have one with the sprue and one without the sprue to show that it was sandcasted, and it looks amazing. Yeah, just loved it, and still do to this day. Still got them, obviously, because you guys could see them, and it's pretty cool. What are you going to PR me? I don't understand that one. Those creatures are taking over my house, yeah. Oh, pour you. I don't know. What you want poured, bud? You tell me whatever you want and I can make it happen. Well, there's lots of custom pieces that I do. There's some things on my website that are all custom. Everything is different. This one, including the little tiny tiger head, can anyone guess where this may have come from? It has silver wings, angel wings on it. And then, of course, the little tiger head should give it away. But it was a gift at the time, and it was by Dean. Um, and he's had his fair share of fights and everything else. It has my initials on it, JR. So, and then of course we got that little tiny tiger. This was the last of his old tigers, which is just by Newt. But luckily he's been able to replicate it again. But yeah, he finally had the surgery and had his leg amputated and everything else. And yeah, he's still going. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of him for that. So it took a while, but he's back at it. He's doing stuff. He's pouring stuff again. Those angel wings are meant to give me hope and let me know on my bad days that anything's possible, really. So if he could do it, I gotta do it. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, Dean's awesome. Now the last pour that I have to show you is, well, make stuff that defies gravity. And one of the items, it was 2 years in the waiting for. One of them was him saying, "This is my gift." Anyone know? If you don't know, that symbol might give it away. So, yeah, it's Menehune in Hawaii. And now, here's the thing, because he challenged me to make one. And I haven't yet taken up his challenge because the beak on here is not pure silver. He had to attach the beak separately. And I know it's all toned, and I let it be. But he had to attach the beak separately using 925 silver, and he had to have it hardened so that, of course, when it fits into that little tiny groove there, it can then balance itself, but more importantly, do its famous thing. Yeah, it's just balanced to perfection and absolutely beautiful. As he used to advertise way back when, it's Menehune style. So, I've been supporting pours for a very, very long time. And, I mean, we're talking everything from, backyard bullion to, the little guy who first started off, because that's how I got started. So I'm going to have a look here because I haven't pulled this thing out in a few years. I'm just going to use my knife to help pry it because these things stick like heck. And you're going to see it's packaged extremely well. If you haven't seen this before, the packaging's rather custom as well. It looks like Menehune. It is Menehune's. Yeah. So packaging is incredibly packaged. It's made for the item. He's taken several coin tubes, 3 of them to be precise, and welded them together or fused them together. Oh, that'll be dude awesome. So I was gonna pull this out carefully. Everything with Menehune is amazing. So again, this is another trident. I'm not going to go into the details why, but there you go. And this trident should, in theory, spin, but I'm not going to do that. I know Menehune's done it and showed it to me on the camera, but instead, I'm going to show you the other trick to it. Yeah, it's magnetized. And it splits into two perfectly even, identical tridents. This took them 2 years to make, so that when you take it on one side and you take it on the other, they can easily fit right back together seamlessly and make one awesome item. Now, Menehune has pushed me in my pouring kind of bet. A lot of people pushed me. Rob pushed me. David pushed me. But Menehune challenged me. And he asked me to make an elephant for him. And I did. And it featured on his channel and everything else. And it was very, very nice to get that recognition at the time because he loves it. Yeah, it's for him to say that, yes, I can pour and I can do stuff, but this is a whole new level. This really was just something incredibly skilled because the item, it's not like you could just sandcast one side and then sandcast the other. It didn't work that way. It had to be made up of two separate pieces. And you couldn't just cut a piece down the middle either. So, yeah. And then just for packaging, he cut up a roll here so that this can fit nicely in the middle of it and just sit perfectly fine. So you got it like that. Oh, there's a few Welshmen in here actually, but I'm not going to say. So, and there we go. We're going to block that off there. So that's really, really cool and awesome. And then it's going to go back in the nice tube very carefully and sideways so I don't damage anything. And now I can put the top back on. So if I zoom out, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff here. But yeah, you can see the items as they were and on the table. Everything from Zeke Colonel to Durbin's to Lake House Beach to Ollie OSB, to Rednecks, and then, as I said, my own personal bar. Just, I'm not trying to grandstand here. I just grabbed it because it was easily, grabbable at the time. Northern Ireland. Yep. Well, if you... I'm ringing mine as well. Wonder if the Durbins will come. You never know. When you ring the bell, they usually appear. So, anyway, we have a number of people in here. I'm curious. I think we got actually a fair few anyway. In a second, I'm going to ask you guys all to leave a comment. Just so that I can write everyone's name down. I'm gonna try to give everyone a chance of entering, and to win one of my, Ace Bullion or jonrms, but same one. Plus my new thing. And I want everyone really to have a chance, and then if there's any spots left over, then of course we'll think of some silly questions and go from there. So let's just put this on. So I've just written Ace Poker on top, and the prize is Nunya. Nuna, just for jokes, okay? Uh, so, can everyone please, as of now, just leave a comment with the number 1 after it? I can see Troll Fighter's in here, so I'm going to put Troll Fighter in first. Troll Fighter, Reg. So if you're in still on chat, leave a comment. A 7 stacks, yeah. Steven God's Money. Jim. Wem. W-E-M-M. Luke. Now, I know some people are a little bit slow, so to type something. So I'm just waiting to see if there's anyone else in the chat. Rob, are you still in the chat or not? I'm just trying to check who's in, who's not. We have 12 people in. I only have 8 thumbs up, by the way. That's sad. So please leave a thumbs up. That really helps, by the way. Let's see here. So far, we haven't filled the card yet. I got plenty of spots. So don't be shy. Well, he's going to get one anyway, actually, so it doesn't really matter if he is or isn't in here, because he is a channel member. I smashed. It's all right. I've broken many PCs and stuff before. All right, so, quick question: who made this? First answer gets a spot. Who made this? Yeah, I'll add you in a sec, David. Who made that bar? You're right, 7? Yep, cool, right? 7 stacks, got it, guys. 365. There you go. I've been talking about you, but you weren't here, so you're gonna have to have a look back through the video. You're the one who inspired this entire show and tell of all of these goodies, and this isn't even half of what I have of poured silver. As I said, in the beginning, there's a whole heap of stuff. So. Okay, right, so we got 365s in the building. I'll put 365 on here as well. He has a chance to win one of the stickers and the poker chips. Right. It's kind of unfair for 365, but hey, he came in late. Who made these? If you get his real name, or if you just tell me the name that I mentioned. Rest in peace, by the way, for him. No, it wasn't, bud. No, it wasn't King. Does begin with a K. That's it, Steven. Well done. Yeah, it was Colonel. I just nearly broke Colonel down. So Stephen God's money. Alrighty then. Oh man, I still miss him. I do. Um, he was, yeah, an inspiration. Um, who made this? Who made that 3/9 fine bell with the 925 handle? Reg, you're right. It was Durbin. Mr. Durbin made it. He also made me a wedding band, by the way. So it's something that I do wear on and off. No, I didn't make that one, bud. I made that, obviously. So I can't see this if it's showing up on the screen or not, but what is the serial number of my kilo bar, my first ever kilo bar? I'm curious. No one? Do. I want the whole thing. And it's not 001, no. Luke, that's funny. Right in front of you, you can see how many digits there are at least. Yes, I think you can. No takers. Gonna move on in a sec from that. You're just one thing off, Reg. You're one thing off. Reg, you're super close. You just forgot one thing. I'll tell everyone now. It goes right in front of the 0001. Goes right in front of the 0001. So something 0001. The letter. That it. Yeah, that's it. All right, Reg. Well done. All right. Quick ask, how many poker chips are right here? Go. Yeah, how many poker chips are right there? 8. Yep. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, well done. And you definitely get a spot, Numis. And even though you missed out at the beginning, you got another spot as well just for being in here because you're in the room. So that's 2 entries. So we're almost full, guys. We got 6 more things to go through quickly, and yeah. Let's try to find something. Who made the mouse? It's a real OG on that one, I'll tell you that much. Who made the mouse? I know it wasn't me. No, that's all right. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not gonna take the Mickey. Haha. And Disney may have created a character that looks very similar, but no. Which poor made that mouse? No, it wasn't Mrs. Vulcan. before Mrs. Vulcan's time. If I said lake, would that help you guys? That's it. 7, well done. 7 got it. Lake House Beach was the answer. So there you go. That was a really cool one. Now I said this was not silver, but I won it on the Stacker Social 200 giveaway. This bulldog, I still think it's awesome. But what material is it? It's not silver, but what is it? And it's still beautiful. It's not pewter, no. Yep, it is indeed aluminum, Reg, or aluminium. All right, so we're down to the final 4. I'm going to write a number on the back of this. Right, so whoever guesses the number on the back of this when I say so, you'll get 2 entries back to back, and it's between 1 and 30. First person to get it gets it, 2 entries back to back. So, yeah, just keep going, and I'll tell you guys when I see it. It's all whenever it comes up on my screen. Between 1 and 30. What the heck are you putting 63 for? No. Nope. 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 Hey, there we go. 7 got it. Jesus wept. Here we go. It was 23. You guys could stop. 7 got it. So, oh goodness me. And that's the sticker you're going to receive is if you do win, whoever it was. So, or is. All right, and on the same sticker, right, same sticker, I wrote a letter down in the alphabet. First one to get it will have the other 2 spots. No. No. Nope. I'll tell you guys one if anyone gets it. I like how you guys are going through certain emotions. It's funny. No one's got it yet. My goodness. Hey! Troll Fighter got it. Stop. There we go. D as in dog. See? There you go. So stop. You got it. Troll Fighter gets the last 2 spots. Right. There is the card. I just need to get a coin to scratch it. And then we'll be fine. Fine and dandy. I forgot about the coin side of things, didn't I? Just seeing if I have one nearby. Oh yes, I got a coin in there. I thought I would. Excellent. Right. So thank you guys all for taking part in that little fun experiment, because it was just something fun. Whoever wins on this will get one of my chips. Oh, cheers, man. Thank you, 365. We'll get one of my poker chips. Very rare. You can't get them. I may have to speak with 365 and stick one up on one of the giveaways that we're doing at the moment. But we'll get one of my old stickers and one of my new stickers. So this is the prize you'll get. All of those. The sticker you'll get is that, and it'll also say thank you as well. But that's the exact sticker you're going to get. You don't have to pay for anything. Obviously, I'll ship it wherever you are. And here we go. So I'm going to scratch this off, and we'll see who won. Yeah. All right, and it says something forest. Something forest. Forest. Not forest. Oh, there it is there. Stephen, God's money. Not forest. Not forest. Stephen's God's money. You've won it, buddy. So do me a favor on Facebook, because I know you and I are connected. Shoot me a private message on Facebook with your address and stuff, buddy, and it's all yours. So, yeah, you won. Fair and square. I like to do things like that where it's just random out of the blue, but that's all yours. I'll ship this off to you, and that's my way to say thank you, and thank all of you guys, really. You'll also get the card to prove that it's genuine. I throw that in there as well. So if you are going to make a little short video, you could at least show everyone it is genuine. You can't see anything through the other side, which is there. It's all cardboard. So, but anyway, it was all down to the fact that 365 had challenged, or not challenged, but kind of has been promoting, show your favorite pours and show everything. And that's what I really wanted to do. I kind of wanted it not to be a selfish thing. And if I move this out of here, because I do feel like that's being a bit selfish. And to let you guys kind of see what is, and like how long I've been collecting so many pours out there. It's been insane. And I won't give them up. So, I respect everyone that's new and that's trying their best. I love that from Silver Punk. I think that's what Gold Silver Hunter, GSH, who's done that. He's the one that got me into the Stacker Social Club. My chips are growing in the collection. In fact, actually, I don't have one of my own in here now, but or yet. But there we go. So my chips that I'm collecting from the group is there. And it is an active group. I kind of feel bad because I'm not as active in it as I really would like to be. There's some things I'd really like to be more active in that group on, but yeah, I just take a back seat instead. So there we are. This is inspired by 365 and everyone that also has been partaking in it. And I hope you guys have liked what you've seen, enjoyed it. Thank you. The addiction is real. As I said, this is not even a handful of what I have of other pours. I have another Trident that Dixie Silver Miner and the miner has made me with a custom stand. As I said, that's bimetal. Each one of my boys has 10 plus ounce round that was made by Mr. Zeke himself. And that was a custom, job. So there's over 20 something ounces there. Um, but yeah, this is just a small portion of just what I like, and I get to enjoy what I see and take influence and inspiration off of others. Never, ever, ever, though, will I copy anyone else's design. I find that rude and insulting. I know people do it, and yep, that's all I can say is just no. But I do respect each and every pour out there, every artist, because you guys are just awesome. So, on that bombshell, I'm going to say adieu, bid you guys adieu, and thank you very much for attending. And yep, Stephen, I'll get that sent off to you, God money, once I get your PM on Facebook. And yeah, there you go. So thank you again. Thank you, 365, for, setting that donation, man. That's pretty cool. Don't get those often, but that's, super awesome. And thank you all. Lots of love, man. Bye for now, folks.